One of the 261 students getting their high school diplomas today.
That's correct.
I see the band is starting up.
Yes,
and the sun is shining.
It is actually, it's literally just came out, Romeo. Isn't that amazing?
Thank you, Mr. Dowling. Have anything to do with it.
Pomp and circumstances and sun. You can't ask for anything better.
No, you can't. Hello. Okay, and we're listening to the band playing Pomp and Circumstance as the seniors are marching in, the 261 soon-to-be high school graduates. And we want to remind our listeners that the graduation ceremony is brought to you here on ON by the Susie Agency, Navigate Credit Union, the Woonsocket Teachers Guild, and Landmark Medical Center. We have a message right now from Landmark. Danielle?
Landmark Medical Center is more than just a community hospital. We take great pride in our patient care, not only in the treatment of specific illnesses, but in caring for the whole patient through a multidisciplinary approach. Our main facility, the Woonsocket Unit, located at 115 Cass Avenue, Woonsocket, is a 214-bed acute care hospital providing emergency, diagnostic, medical, surgical, cancer, cardiac, pain management, and obstetric care. The motto of Landmark Medical Center is care with integrity and compassion for all patients. Landmark Medical Center says congratulations to the graduating seniors of Woonsocket High School.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Danielle. And as we move along here, we're watching the seniors
They're
marching,
filing in.
and they're filing in. I think they still do it the traditional way, if I'm not mistaken. The girls on one side, the guys on the other. White and am I right?
That is correct.
That's how they did it. And soon.
I see their caps are all decorated as they're getting ready to take their seats. The dignitaries are all on top of the podium there, ready to greet the graduates.
Yes.
Pictures are being snapped by parents and dignitaries and the newspaper and many other people as well.
And we'd like to hear from another one of our sponsors, the Woonsocket Teachers Guild. Danielle?
Congratulations to all students who have finished 12 years of excellence in learning on their graduation day. We believe that students are better prepared than ever with the skills they will need to succeed in the 21st century workplace or go on to higher education. While it is a celebration for the students, it could not have happened without the support of parents, the community, and over 575 teachers and teachers' aides who have dedicated themselves to the mission of giving all students the tools they need to be successful. Woonsocket teachers, we make a difference every day.
And again, we want to thank our sponsors, and they include the Susie Insurance Agency, Navigant Credit Union, the Woonsocket Teachers Guild, and Landmark. And talking about Susie, choice, choice, choice. That's what you have at Susie Insurance. As a trusted choice agency, Susie Insurance is dedicated to treating you as a person and not a policy. Susie Insurance represents a carefully selected group of the finest Rhode Island insurance companies and national carriers. They do the shopping for you for auto, home, business, and life insurance. Call the Susie Insurance Agency, 401-762-2218. Susie Insurance Agency, 362 Rathbun Street, Woonsocket, congratulates the graduating class of Woonsocket High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class of 2017. Please continue standing as Joseph Santiago sings the national anthem.
Joseph Santiago Torres will sing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
There it is, Star-Spangled Banner.
And what a fabulous job he did.
Absolutely.
Certainly is an honor to sing the Star-Spangled Banner at graduation.
Principal Carnell Henderson is about to welcome the dignitaries, the guests, and of course the graduates.
ROTC, honor guard.
Okay. They're up. I guess they posted the colors. Well, they are posted. Yep. The Junior ROTC and the Woonsocket Police Department have posted the colors. Okay. We're at Woonsocket High School's graduation here at Barry Memorial Field under sunny, clear skies.
And it's hard to believe that it's so sunny after all that rain we just got a few minutes ago.
And who are we? Romeo Bruthium
and Danielle Dorado.
Back together again after a long, long absence.
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like Mr. Henderson will be addressing the graduates and the crowd.
Here he is, Carnell Henderson.
Our school principal.
Okay, Carnell, are you ready? Okay. Okay, we're waiting for Mr. Henderson's comments, and before that, we're going to ask Danielle to do another commercial for us from Navigant Credit Union, one of our sponsors.
At Navigant Credit Union, value is the difference. Becoming a member of Navigant Credit Union is a pretty big deal. Sure, signing up is easy, but the benefits you get will make you wonder why you didn't do it ages ago. All our checking accounts feature online banking, bill payment, mobile banking, mobile deposit, and telephone banking. Additionally, you have free access to all ATMs that are part of the Rhode Island Credit Union Connection.
Good job. Okay, here's Mr. Henderson.
Before we begin, let's take these cell phones out and take a quick selfie of where you are on Barry Field. So take your cell phones out, graduating class of 2017. I know you have them on you. Oh, now you can't get to them, right? Take this selfie. Remember yourself right here. Welcome Mayor Baldelli Hunt, Dr. McGee, Dr. Jenny Chan Remka, school committee members, city council members, district and school administration, teachers and staff members, parents, relatives, and friends of the graduates. And of course, the amazing members of the Woonsocket High School class of 2017. So we're just going to get off script just real quick. The message of my message to you at the end is resilience. And if you just witness the first 20 minutes or 40 minutes, however long you've been here, you see just how resilient this class of 2017 is. You see just how much they stick together. The rain isn't going to stop us. No adversity stops this class. The show goes on. We're celebrating today. It's a celebration, class of 2017. Just remember that. Thank you all for sharing in this special day. I would like to take a minute to recognize the special staff and faculty that I have here. Staff and faculty, if you're here, please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. And lastly, before we begin, I would like to thank the weather. The weather. If you know Barry Field, you know that this might be the most unpredictable place in the city of Woonsocket, right? So when it's raining on the other side of town, it's hot up here. When it's hot here, it's doing something else somewhere else. So it doesn't get any better than Barry Field, and this is where we're going to have your graduation. So let's begin. At this time, it is a great pleasure that I welcome Woonsocket High School's salutatorian, Mr. Lucas Andres Rodriguez, to the podium. During Lucas's 4 years, he has earned a grade point average of 98.20. In the fall, Lucas will be attending the University of Rhode Island with a major in chemical engineering.
Good afternoon. Okay. Class of 2017, we made it. Okay. Sometime in the late 90s, we were born and started on our life journey. 4 years ago, we entered a phase of that journey known as high school. Through these years, we have all grown in many aspects, including knowledge, wisdom, and maturity. We have also found our identities as we have changed dramatically since freshman year. Many of us have known each other since elementary and middle school, but in high school, we had new circles. Friendships and friend groups still grew as we were able to meet new people. Think of all the hard work and effort we put into our schooling in order to make it to this point. High school was not easy, and all of us being here shows our dedication. What a privilege it is to graduate with this class. On our first day of freshman year, we all remember the shared confusion and nervousness as we scrambled to find our classes as we were just learning the way around the labyrinth-like passageway of the high school building. We felt like we were at the top of the world because of our seniority to the middle schoolers, but we also felt somewhat intimidated by the seniors. As we experienced exams, we were also thrilled to have the half-days that came with them. Pep rallies were also a fun new high school experience for us, where we were able to excitedly show off our class pride. In sophomore year, some of us started learning to drive by going through driver's ed and getting our permits. By junior year, we are all well established at the high school, and we're looking up to the seniors as we would soon be taking their place. We can't forget the gym classes that we had, whether we enjoyed them or not. Having the freedom that comes with having a license, group events were more possible, from gathering at friend's house for a bonfire to driving to the beach for a day at the coast. This past year, as seniors, we were all able to be at the top of the social hierarchy of the school. Some of our great senior memories can include the beginning of the year parties, procrastination, and pulling all-nighters to do homework. When the winter came, we spent our snow days by either sleeping in or getting together with friends for sledding. We all remember senior year by the lunch tables at which we sat and the laughs that we shared with each other. As the year went on, we had senior shows such as Mrs. and Mr. Villanoven, which were such fun times and for which I had a lovely escort, Caitlin Reno. Coming to the end of senior year, we walked through our elementary schools, which reminded us of our past and what brought us to this point. Other end of the year memories were our prom, our launch day, and our senior bunk day. We have been busy completing portfolios, making presentations, and getting ready for this special day. Being excited for finally making it to the end, while also feeling nostalgic about leaving. We all share similar memories of the high school and are now sharing similar sentiments. There are some differences between us as individuals, but despite this, we all love each other, whether it's in our circles or out. And with some of the individuals in our lives, we would have had a completely different experience. I would like to give a couple of shout-outs to the Juice Men, the Burn Book, Mom, Dad, Sister, and Grandma, my special teachers and special faculty members, and all of my other friends. We would like to also thank our families, our peers, teachers, school staff, and everyone who supported us along our journey through high school. Something that Mr. Henderson and various others have shared with me is to never forget your roots. Our roots are important, and Woonsocket is a root we all have in common. And I know that some of you may hate it and can't wait to get away, but you will appreciate it. If removing the roots of a plant cause it to die, then removing our roots cause us to lose the identity that we share from starting in Woonsocket. It has formed who we are today. In our community, we haven't been given everything, and we've had to work hard for it. As a result of this, we have had an advantage over others who came from a more privileged community because we have been taught a lesson of hard work and the goodness and satisfaction that it can bring. As we continue on to whatever plans we have after graduation, whether it be going to college, pursuing a career or trade, we must always remember to work hard and have perseverance, as times won't always be easy. If we remember this after today and apply it to anywhere in our future lives, nothing less than success can result from it. Today, we gain more power and freedom, but we have to use these responsibly. If your plans and ideas promote success, greatness, peace, and the well-being of all, then follow them with all of your heart. And you can be great no matter where you start from. Don't let yourselves be limited or restricted by what others may think or say, nor let yourselves be walked upon by others because they think that they are better than you for starting at a higher level. Remember to have passion for what you do and to touch other lives through it. And even though there may be pitfalls along the way, you have to keep going and pick yourself up when you're down. Challenges will only make us stronger. On this special day, you may be feeling a stir of emotions, nervousness, happiness, fear, or excitement. But whatever you're feeling, let the common sentiment be hope. Class of 2017, this may be a farewell, but more importantly, a new beginning. Let's go out into this world and exemplify greatness, because we are the future. And let us always remember to love where we started from. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Lucas Andres Rodriguez delivering the Salutatorian's address.
And he'll be headed to URI to study chemistry.
Yes.
Once again, let's hear from one of our sponsors. Choice, choice, choice. That's what you have at Susie Insurance Agency. As a trusted
Thank you,
choice
Lucas.
agency,
Thank you,
Susie
Lucas.
Insurance is dedicated to treating
At this
you as a
time,
person.
Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Patrick McGee, will address the class of 2017.
Thank you, Mr. Henderson. Could we give Lucas another round of applause? That was a wonderful speech. I, too, have a little bit of a prop here. It's probably not as good as the one Lucas just had, but I'm going to refer to this in a few minutes. Good afternoon, Honorable Mayor Baldelli Hunt, state representatives, members of the Woonsocket School Committee, members of the Woonsocket City Council, Mr. Henderson, and members of the Woonsocket High School and District Administration, Woonsocket High School faculty and staff, parents and family members, but most importantly, members of the Woonsocket High School class of 2017. Graduates, it is a great honor and privilege to share in this celebration today, which marks your greatest accomplishment to date, your high school graduation. Over the past 4 years, each of you has a specific story that has led you here today. For some of you, this journey was relatively smooth and went, for the most part, as you predicted. However, for others, this journey had many hurdles and bumps, and only your grit and perseverance got you here on Barry Field today. Either way, you all are here, and each of you have left an indelible mark on your school and community in one way or another. As a class, 53 of you graduate today as members of the National and Rhode Island Honor Society. "13 of you will serve our country in the armed forces. 82 students will be attending four-year colleges. 80 students will be attending two-year colleges. 10 will be attending technical college. 131 of you graduate this year from the Woonsocket Area Career and Technical Center, the best career center in the state, I might add. And amazingly, this year, students from this class donated a total of 305 pints of blood, which will save an incredible 915 lives. As if that's not enough, in addition, the Woonsocket Career Center construction students, under the tutelage of Mr. Myers, designed and built 2 Make-A-Wish playhouses for 2 ailing children in our community. As individuals, the class of 2017 is second to none. Let me begin with your valedictorian, Christina Lucier. Christina graduates, as Mr. Henderson said, with a GPA of 98.85. Is a member of the National Honor Society, the math team, band concert, student council, science Olympiad, and I'm sure there are about a dozen other things I've missed. Your salutatorian, who just spoke before I approached the podium, Lucas Rodriguez, too, has an impressive resume. Lucas graduates with a GPA of 98.20. Yes. Lucas is a member of the National Honor Society Student Council, Science Olympiad, and was the recipient of the Rhode Island Civil Leadership Award and the Lieutenant Governor's Advanced Leadership Award. Anahi Ponce, Ndumbe Dien, Chelsea Lopez, Jessely Pacheco, Melanie Melendez are the first seniors. There's the cheering crowd for Melanie, apparently. But they are the first ever from Woonsocket High School to receive the seal of biliteracy from the Rhode Island Department of Education. And again, individually, I could go on and on and on. Over the past few weeks, while I was thinking about what words of wisdom or advice I could share with you, I decided that I'd give you one last assignment before you're an official Woonsocket High School alum. Don't worry, it's not a real assignment. The good news is that this assignment has no due date, nor do you have to submit any type of written response for this assignment. During your educational career, you were required to read many books. Undoubtedly, you read novels by authors such as Mark Twain, George Orwell, John Steinbeck, or William Shakespeare, to name just a few. However, one modern classic that certainly was not on your summer reading list, nor was assigned in your English class, but provides messages that are pertinent to you throughout life, is titled "Oh, the Places You'll Go" by Theodor Geisel, also known as Dr. Seuss. You've probably seen this book before. You may think that this book by Dr. Seuss was written for only young children, but in fact, that's not true. It's for children, but it's also for adolescents and for adults. So your last official assignment, too, is at some point, take a look at that book. But let me explain why I chose this book. Oh, the Places You'll Go narrates the journey of a boy through life as he attempts to find his place amid many difficult challenges. The story gives advice to its readers as it follows the boy on his first steps as an independent person. He's no longer under the supervision of another, no longer told what to do and how to do it. You can project this story into just about any aspect or event in life, be they careers, relationships, growing up, raising children, or just the highs and lows of life in general. Indeed, this book transcends gender, race, religion, and knows no socioeconomic level. This story is merely about the adventure called life. While chronicling the story of the boy, Dr. Seuss incorporates the following overarching themes of exploration, perseverance, disappointment, choices and decisions. Graduates, when you leave this field today, you will undoubtedly experience each of these aforementioned themes. The first is exploration. Dr. Seuss begins the story of the boy with the following quote: "Congratulations, today is your day, you're off to great places, off and away." Graduates, never be afraid to take chances in life or follow paths that may be uncomfortable. Embrace exploration and face challenges head on. While some of you may stay in Woonsocket or return to Woonsocket at some point in the future, don't limit your options or your opportunities. This is a great big world, and you have much to offer this world. The second is perseverance. As Dr. Seuss eloquently states, "But on you will go, though the weather be foul." We saw that today. "On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hackin' cracks howl. Onward, my many a frightening creek." If you've ever read Seuss, you know it's sort of a tongue twister, so. "Though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak." Webster defines perseverance as the quality that allows someone to continue doing something or trying to do something even though it is difficult or opposed by.
So therefore, you need to grab those opportunities as they come your way and go right through that door. Many, many, many years ago, when I first started teaching, I had a class one day that just would not stop talking. It was a class of 35 juniors. I forget most of their names, But one student's name I remember, and his name was Dean Pinn. Please remember that name, Dean Pinn, spelled P-I-N-N. So the bell rang, and I said to the students, okay, class, take out your books, get your notebooks ready, and let's begin. Well, they didn't listen to me, and they continued to talk. I started to get a little angry, and I raised my voice a little bit louder, and I says, come on now, let's go, folks. It's time to get to work. We got a lot to do. But still, they didn't stop talking. Finally, I was really angry, and I really started to yell, which I won't do right here. And I finally said to them, listen, I want silence in this class. I want it to be quiet. I don't want to hear a pin drop. You hear me? I don't want to hear a pin drop. And finally, there was silence. But at that moment, Dean Pinn got out of his desk, stood up, and fell down. Dean Pinn, in that story, he took his opportunity, which probably happened to him once in his life, even though it was a comical one, but he took it when it came. He saw the moment and he made the most of it. What will your opportunities be? Will you be ready to grasp them? Will you be ready to make them positive choices for your lives? Once again, on behalf of the Woonsocket School Committee, congratulations with our best wishes to the class of 2017. Thank you.
And once more from our sponsor, Landmark Medical Center is more than just a community hospital. We take
Thank you,
great
Mr. Burke.
pride in our patient care.
This time we will have a musical selection, We Can Dream, by the Woonsocket High School Chorus and directed by Miss Alves and accompanied by Miss Olivia Duclos, sophomore at Woonsocket High School.
Landmark Medical Center, our main facility of the Woonsocket unit, located at 115 Cass Avenue, Woonsocket. A 214-bed acute care hospital providing emergency, diagnostic, medical, surgical, cancer, cardiac, pain management, and obstetric care. The motto of Landmark Medical Center is care with integrity and compassion for all patients. Landmark Medical Centers says congratulations to the graduating seniors of Woonsocket High School.
Well done, Danielle. And, of course, Landmark is one of our 4 sponsors for this graduation ceremony. Susie Agency, Navigate Credit Union, and the Woonsocket Teachers Guild are also co-sponsoring this event.
And coming up, we're going to be hearing from Miss Alves and the choir.
Here they are.
What's your story? What's your path? Going to? Where do you stand? In this moment, take a chance. Hear the light shine down.
Selection for the Woonsocket High School Chorus. Graduation day is the culmination of a lot of hard work by the graduates and their teachers and a proud moment for their supportive parents. This day started
Thank you,
in
Mrs.
kindergarten,
Alves,
was made
Olivia, and
possible
members of
by
the
the
chorus.
support of a community that is dedicated to
At this time, I would like to
education
recognize
throughout the years to produce
few of our
those
faculty
fine
members
graduates.
who are retiring
So if you
and
see
will
a
not be
graduate
with
this
us
month,
next year.
congratulate them on a job
Mrs.
well
Renee
done.
Shaw, business teacher, Mrs. Barbara Kafalis, guidance counselor, and Mrs. Diane Lafrene, librarian. Give them a round of applause, please. Thank you, ladies, for your commitment and dedication to the Woonsocket students and community. At this time, Mrs. Sienna Zeilinger and Mrs. Diane Lafrene will present the Teresa Awards.
Teresa Pereira was a member of the class of 1953. She was also the first female president of the Woonsocket High School Student Council. She personified the real school spirit of Woonsocket High School. At every football and baseball game at Berry Field, at every basketball game in our gym, Teresa was there. She was proud of her school and contributed much to the school during the 3 years that she was with us, helping her fellow students and teachers. 1 month after she graduated, she gave her life attempting to rescue a companion in Narragansett Bay. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man may lay down his life for his friend. In her memory, the Teresa Pereira Award is given each year to the sweet boy and senior girl who blessed them by the spirit of Teresa and who have contributed most to Woonsocket High School during their 4 years. The selection is made by members of the senior class. I couldn't be prouder to receive these awards today with a flag. The 2017 male recipient of the Teresa Pereira Award is Neftali Ortiz. That's okay.
It looks like Neftali Ortiz is the male recipient of this year's very much coveted Teresa Pereira Award.
He is a terrific young man. Everyone just loves him.
Yeah, and now they're going to present the female recipient award.
Yes.
And Diane Lafrene is retiring faculty member this year. She's one of the people you mentioned.
She is
And,
our school librarian, and she was very much missed.
Everybody likes Diane. I remember her very well. Very nice
The
person.
2017 female recipient of the Teresa Ferreira Award is Andrene DeVos Carter.
Another fine student. She's very committed to community service, and this is just, another feather in her cap.
And the reason that these awards are so important is that they are, if I'm not mistaken, it's the students who vote.
That is correct.
But
The
they are-
senior class votes for
In other words, they're not selected by faculty or staff. They're
No.
selected by their peers.
Yes.
And it means a lot. It's a big award. So congratulations to both recipients, starting with
Neftali Ortiz,
and-
heading off to Rhode Island College in
Yep.
the fall, and Andrene DuBose Carter,
Yeah.
who will be heading to University of Maine to study education.
They started giving this award way back in probably the 50s. And it's, as I indicated, they usually wait until graduation day, as they did today.
That's correct. It's a secret
It's
up
a
until
well-kept
today.
secret, and a very, very much coveted award. Congratulations to both recipients. At Navigant Credit Union, value is the difference. Becoming a member of Navigant Credit Union
Thank
is a
you,
pretty
Sienna
big
and Mr.
deal.
Lafreniere.
Sure. Signing
We
up is
also will
easy,
be
but the
losing Mrs.
benefits
Z.
you will
Mrs.
get
Z this year,
will make you wonder why you
she's been
didn't
a
do
college
it
crusader
ages
and
ago.
part of this senior class. So can we give Ms. Z one more hand?
All our checking accounts feature online banking, bill payment, mobile banking, mobile deposit, and telephone banking. Additionally, you have free access to all ATMs that are part of the Rhode Island Credit Union connection and our leading discount off of consumer loans with an automatic debit from your account. More benefits, more reasons to love Navigant Credit Union. Congratulations to the graduating seniors of Woonsocket High School from Navigant Credit Union.
2017, Miss Christina Lucier. Christina has earned a grade point average of 98.85. She will be attending Worcester Polytechnical Institute in the fall with a major in statistics and applied math. Yeah, the biggest thing up there.
This is Christina Lucy here with the afternoon announcements. Thanks, Jess. Welcome, dignitaries, families, friends, and graduates to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2017. I'd like to thank Mother Nature for allowing us to spend this wonderful day here at Berryfield. There will be no rain on this parade. I'd also like to take a moment of silence for those loved ones who could not be here with us today. I want to recognize those graduates who did not get to make it here with us. Troy River, Mika Young, you are greatly missed. Graduates, give yourself another round of applause because this is it. We have officially made it. Together, we are graduating. When we all started school, it seemed as though we had so much time left. When you really think about it, we have made it, but this is just the first of many accomplishments. Soon we'll be taking on bigger and better goals. But these years were very important. It was here in high school where many of us grew up and began taking on more responsibilities. But for all of us, high school was not just about the academics. It was here that we all found our own place in the world. Looking back over the years, we have shared a lot of memories as a school. Our freshman year, most of us came in as nervous students, but after a few days, the intimidating school wasn't all that bad. Then came when most of us joined our first extracurricular activities and varsity sports teams. We met new people and began to grow into who we are today. Before long, we would be the ones that told the freshmen about the pool on the 4th floor. Then came sophomore year. Sometimes things don't change. Mr. LeMay still hadn't learned our names even on the last day of school in geometry class. Catherine Montero and I were still called by each other's names. Thanks, LeMay. Junior year. The year everyone said would be the toughest. Many of us can agree that this was true. Around this time, many of us received our licenses, and the panic of our parents began to set in. We had earned the rights to the roads, and many adults quickly warned others to stay off them. I wonder why. Also, I'd like to thank Mrs. DC, because it was in my junior year that I finally became confident in my writing skills and was able to write a decent essay without stressing over it up until the due date. Those who were in band and chorus attended the Virginia trip, brought back a huge accomplishment, the Supre de Corps. Congratulations to you all. That is such an honor to bring back to school. Junior year was also filled with the pressure of choosing a college, SATs, ACTs, subject tests, and AP exams. It's a miracle we all survived. But we did it, and we made it to senior year. The year we have all anticipated. Many of us were narrowing down our top colleges and choosing our majors, while others tried to decide what job industry or branch of the military they would go into. It was also the year that many of us caught this, senioritis, the disease that affects our motivation and drive. The most common side effect is procrastination, which many of us have battled with in high school. But most importantly, senior year was our year to make memories and try new things. I, for one, decided to join the golf team and become a one-season, two-sport athlete. This year, many of us learned that we shouldn't hold back on anything and to have no regrets. After all, it is our last year together. As a class, we celebrated our last pep rally, watched our talented actors perform in Humbug High. We attended our senior prom, and some of us went on a heartwarming senior walk throughout our elementary and middle schools. It was great seeing all of the past teachers. We also tried to make it to as many sports games as we could. We even pulled off a few awesome senior pranks, from taking a nap in our hallway. We were woken up by Mr. Boulet. And yes, the rumors are true. Zoe Cody did fall asleep. In addition, we had a wonderful blast to the past, where a few teachers' senior portraits decorated the main floor. During our 4 years of high school is usually when you make some of your lifelong friends. Friendship, however, is not defined by how long you have known someone, but instead, it's about finding people you can truly be yourself around and trust them with everything. Chandler, thank you for teaching me that sometimes you need to take a step back from the stressfulness of life and just enjoy what life has to offer. I never would have thought that we would have become as close of friends as we did this year. From our early morning Dunkin' runs, our trips to the golf course, the time I drove you and your Nana to Coventry to pick up that Mustang, you know, the one that you had to use your shoelace to tie down on the highway? You can't forget the time I managed to get Kendra Cody's senior portrait CD stuck in the library computer, and the IT guy was called to the rescue. Miss Lafreniere wasn't too happy. But it was because of these memories senior year wasn't all that bad. Jessica. Even though on the first day of school freshman year, after spending about half an hour trying to find room 215, who put a classroom in the stairwell in the first place? That's another story. But we soon discovered that we had 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 7th period together. By the time I got to 7th period, you didn't know my name. But I couldn't imagine not having you as a best friend throughout the duration of high school. You were always there for me, whether I needed you to help me learn Spanish, which I quickly found out I was not good at, or helping me revise my rough drafts in English. I'm apologizing now for my awful revisions to your rough drafts. Most importantly, I want to thank you for the wonderful memories we've created over the years. From our late night beach trips to our long car rides blasting our throwback playlist, or one dance 154 times over the summer, which, let's face it, that was in one day. I know you will do great things, even though we will not be attending the same college. I know we will always remain close friends. Jamie, Joey, Cameron, and Andrew, I am so glad that I had the chance to meet you and for us to become friends. I know you will do great things in life, and I cannot wait to see all you accomplish. Caden, or as Mr. Berman would say, my husband. I'm glad I had the chance to meet you back in 6th grade. Together we have grown, and a lot at that because I actually used to be taller than you at one time. Don't know what happened. Anyways, thank you for being my entertainment in the morning before school. Whether we were talking about how much we weren't really feeling like coming in, counting down the days, or going over homework we hadn't done yet. You never failed to bring a smile to my face. Thank you for the early morning trips to Duncan when we needed that extra motivation to get through the day. Especially this past Monday when we got to school extra early to carry out our lovely senior prank. April. I knew from the first day of softball, when we were about 7 and 9 years old, that we would get along great. Once I finally got to high school, we clicked again. I'll never forget the memories we created, from math team trips to the countless games of dodgeball I made you play in gym class. As the years passed, we became even closer. We have shared many laughs together, from our lovely trips to Plymouth, Washington, D.C., that little corn maze in Franklin, and you can't forget senior prom. We have gone through some emotional times, this making our 2nd graduation. Even though we don't see each other as much, whenever we do, we pick up right where we left off. Thank you for all the great memories, and I cannot wait to make more. At this time, I would like for all those who have been on any of the school sports teams to please stand up. All of us have learned what it means to be on a team and how to work together to achieve greatness. I wanted to quickly congratulate all of you who have received recognition from your sports teams. We all helped to bring a positive name to this city and school. Together, we helped bring 9 titles to our school, including a football division championship, a unified basketball championship, a boys soccer division championship, a unified volleyball championship, a girls soccer division championship, a softball division and state championship, a boys indoor track division championship, and a unified basketball division and state championship. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys can sit now. If it wasn't for the wonderful teachers that we have had in the high school, we would not all be where we are today. I'd like to thank a few special teachers that have a strong and positive impact on me. Mrs. Armstrong, thank you for not just being a great teacher, but a wonderful person as well. I know that whenever I need to talk to you, you are always there for me. You always know what to say and how to say it. Whether we are talking about the future, our past, and just about everything in between, I know I can always count on you. I will most definitely miss you next year. Thank you for being your wonderful self. Mr. Berman, where do I even begin? You are one of the greatest people I have ever met. You are so dedicated to your students, and you care about our well-being just as much as you do about our future. You allowed me to take environmental science as an honors independent study because you understood about my crazy schedule, and that no matter how hard I tried, I wouldn't have been able to take your class otherwise. Thank you for all that you do for us students. We couldn't thank you enough. Mrs. Hawkins, from the first day I met you freshman year, I knew that you were going to be able to help me with any problem I'd ever have. I want to thank you for keeping me as a student, but most importantly, dealing with all of my scheduling issues. No matter what, you managed to fix my schedule to please me. You pushed me to take Spanish 3, despite how badly I did not want to. That push allowed me to also take 3 years of French in record timing. So thank you. I appreciate all of our little talks and mini jam-out sessions in your office every time I stop in, which, let's face it, my name should probably be on that door as well because of how often I am there. I'm sure Mr. Boulet can attest to that, considering every time he needed to talk to you, I was always there. Mrs. Walker, I sincerely want to thank you for encouraging me to follow my passion into mathematics. It was an honor to be in your AP Statistics and AP Calculus class. Thank you for an amazing high school experience. Joining the math team was an amazing experience, and I'm honored to have been the only 4-year participant this year. Unfortunately, I cannot thank all of you personally because majority of the seniors in the audience are patiently waiting to graduate. But I'd like to make a quick shout out to all of the teachers who have helped me get to where I am today. I'd like to start off with my amazing Vernon Heights family, followed by all the wonderful teachers at the middle schools, and last but certainly not least, all of the awesome teachers here at the high school. All of you have watched us grow into the person we are today. I am thankful for having you as teachers and mentors throughout life. Please keep inspiring students yet to come. You truly excel in your careers. High school is like a stepping stone. We were all placed here for a reason, and now we're old enough and wise enough to begin our great journey into the unknown. Whether it be college, the military, the workforce, we all have a purpose. No dream is too big, for if you can dream it and believe it, you can achieve it. I'd personally like to wish you all the best in life. I'm confident that we will all bring good back to Woonsocket and everywhere else we branch off to. I'd like to take a look geographically at where we will be going next year. While most of us are staying fairly local, a few students are going pretty far away, such as Virginia, Ohio, Oregon, and even California. Here I leave you all reflecting back on our last 4 years of high school. I'm here to tell you that we did it. We have made it this far, and I cannot wait to see where we end up next. I'm proud of you as a whole and know that we will do good in this world. We all have our own special knacks, and we will leave a positive mark on this world. To my parents, I couldn't have asked for anyone greater. You both have been there for me. All of those late nights when I was a toddler that did not want to nap or sleep have truly paid off. All of the endless games we would play when I was younger and help and support throughout my school years has been greatly appreciated. I don't know what I would have done without you or your support. You taught me that my best was all I could ever focus on giving, and it's because of you, along with my drive and passion to make you proud, that I am where I am today. You raised a successful daughter who couldn't thank you more. So thank you for all that you have done. I know I say I cannot wait for college, but I'm glad I'll only be 45 minutes away from you. I love you. I'd also like to thank all of my family that came down for this prestigious event. Your love and support is greatly appreciated and recognized. I'm glad you could have all made it, and I hope this speech was just as great as you imagined it would be. But today isn't just about us graduates. All of the people that have supported us throughout the years are the most important. Without their support, we would not be where we are today. Thank you for all that you have done in succeeding and getting us through life. Give yourselves a round of applause. On behalf of our senior class, I'd like to thank everyone for coming to support us. I'd also like to take this time to remind everyone what a true Noven is. Novens work together to help others. We are dedicated and driven students who are always there for one another. Our beloved Georgina study always said, if you give respect, you. It is up to us and all those before and after us to uphold this tradition. Mr. Depot, I think you know what this calls for. Graduates, have fun, be safe, and never forget that we are all Novens. Thank you, everyone. Let's graduate.
Thank you, Christina. Now the Honorable Mayor Lisa Baldelli Hunt will address the class of 2017.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Henderson. Greetings to everyone, to the administrators, to the school committee members, city council members, family, friends, and especially to the 2017 graduates. This is a joyous occasion where we are celebrating one of the most fantastic milestones in your young lives. Whether it be your intellect, athleticism, voice, dance, artistic and musical talent, or community service, each of you have brought a positive contribution to your school over the past 4 years. As mayor of the city of Woonsocket, I have the wonderful opportunity to meet countless people on a day-to-day basis. I have meaningful interactions with folks from our community, including many of you here today. While I cherish them all, I must admit that I hold a special place in my heart for the interaction I have with our youth, our students of all ages. They bring relief, they bring a different perspective, and they bring hope. I look out today on a sea, and I see an aura emanating from this sea of caps and gowns, of potential and success, of hopes and dreams. This is not the end of your journey. There is much more to see and experience. I would not be doing my job if I didn't urge you, each and every one of you, to continue with the same energy and effort into your adult lives, whether it be through college enrollment, the learning of a trade, or service in our military. Do all you can to learn as much as possible. Travel, read, learn, make friends, and experience the beautiful aspects of life that many people come to forget or ignore with age. All of you here will step off this stage with the world at your fingertips. It will be up to you to draw upon your years of education, hard work, and guidance from your teachers and friends and your family to reach that great potential you all possess. Woonsocket, as a community, loves when you succeed. You will be the doctors, nurses, entrepreneurs, accountants, artists, engineers, teachers, and politicians of tomorrow. One of you may even be standing at this podium giving the same congratulatory speech as the mayor of this great city. Believe me when I say, it's nothing like the House of Cards, but I love the job nonetheless. As important as careers may be, we all have an obligation as human beings to serve as righteous people, to stand up, and speak out when we witness something that is not right or unjust. We have a mission, a moral mandate to find a way to better others while bettering ourselves. One can serve this way while simultaneously having a direct positive impact on our community. Take a look at the officials that are here, right on this stage. Some of them are homegrown Woonsocket residents who have used their time and talent to improve the city in which they love. Do the same for yourselves and the coming generations. Woonsocket loves success. One day, when you accomplish another major milestone or great achievement, Woonsocket residents will appreciate the hard work and sacrifice you put in to accomplish those goals. We are a proud city, and nothing brings greater pride to our city when a student, a resident, a neighbor, or anyone with roots in our community succeeds. By graduating and being here this afternoon, you bring great joy and warmth to our city. Enjoy this moment and all the memories it may bring. Congratulations, and have a very safe and enjoyable summer. Your next chapter begins with the turn of a page. God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor Bordelli Hunt. Now please welcome Lalanne Siripano, Senior Class President. Lalanne is also one of only 12 students statewide to receive the prestigious Rhode Island Community Ambassador Program Scholarship for her academic leadership and community engagement. For her efforts, she has received a full tuition scholarship to attend Roger Williams.
I promise to make this short. I would like to take a second to welcome the parents that have supported us, teachers that have taught us, faculty that have put up with us, and other peers for coming out to celebrate the class of 2017. Every year at the beginning of the school year, Mr. Henderson has an assembly with each class to talk about what is expected for the next year. It's usually just about dress codes, keeping your grades up, and a word or phrase that we should hold close to our hearts for the rest of the year. Last year was grit. He talked about how hard we had to push to make it, and questioned how long we wanted to push for. He asked us how much did we want to succeed, and what we were willing to do for it. For most of us, we just wanted to get to senior year and get out, and that's what we are about to do. So, as you all can see, the class of 2017 has some grit in us. This year, we didn't get a word or phrase from Mr. Henderson, maybe because he couldn't think of anything that could push us the way he did last year. But I have one today that should be used for the rest of our lives. Legacy. How do you want to be remembered? What will you do to be remembered? What makes you special? Is it enough to never be forgotten? Do you want to make a difference within one person's life or many people's lives? How will you do so? Do you want to be a person that stands in the crowd, or do you want to be a person that is leading the crowd? These are the questions that should stand out in your mind while you accomplish your next goals. These are the questions that should stand out while you live your life every day. These are the questions that should be instilled in your mind for generations to come. Ask yourself who you really want to be and be that person. Show your worth every single day, and people will follow in pursuit to find themselves as well. Surround yourself with those who only motivate you and will better you. Because in this life, you're born alone and you die alone. Don't be held back by negative energy, because that is what is going to break you. Like most of you, I was striving for a goal that needed to be reached to be successful in the eyes of society. I didn't figure out what direction I wanted to do with my life until this year, and that was because I was going through the motions for the other three. This year, I was tested in many ways, and I realized with the help of some amazing teachers, Mrs. Hughes, Mr. Cosentino, and Ms. DiLorenzo, that real knowledge isn't what you learn in school, but the lessons you learn from experiences. People are going to hate you. They're going to try and make you weak. They're going to question your reputation, your integrity, and your worth. They're going to break you, but that's when you need to step up. You have to show them that you're not going to be fazed, and the best way to do so is to succeed. It may be hard, but with the support system that hypes you up like Neftali, Caleb, Sanghor, and Sophia, I wasn't allowed to let myself wallow in pity. They made me see my worth and how much I meant to them and everyone else every day. Without being motivated by Madison, Justice, and Jared, I wouldn't set goals so high because I wouldn't have had people to set bars that I wanted to reach as well. Without my family being there for my game since I was 6 and always loving and supporting me since I was born, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Without Woonsocket High School, I would have never been as compassionate towards others, grateful for change, or been able to experience the different cultures like I've done for my last 4 years. I thank all of these people for making a difference in my life, and I hope I've had the same impact on them. We've had opportunities to be amazing. In our next years, I hope that we all succeed immensely in our chosen fields. Whether that be straight to the workforce, military, or furthering our education, there is nothing better than success. In our class, we've had a great deal of diversity. Our diversity sets us apart from the rest of Rhode Island, and that is a superpower we have over many. Don't be afraid of diversity. Don't be afraid to will your power into something great that can help the world. I would just like to quote the late Dr. Maya Angelou saying,
It is time for parents to teach young people that in diversity there is beauty and there is strength. Leave a trail for those who come after you. Leave a legacy in the wake of all others. It's your choice on what you do next with your life. It's your choice on what you believe in. It's your choice to be remembered or forgotten. One thing is clear though. Never forget where you came from and always remember where you're going. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
Nice job.
Thank you.
It's the class president, Leyline. Principal Henderson is about ready to make his remarks.
Thank you, Lalanne. Today we're here to celebrate the achievement of all of you who have earned high school diplomas and are now ready to enter into the world of college and careers. But first I want to give a special shout out to my son Makai, who recently graduated, but you better believe he's a member of this class at heart. He definitely bleeds maroon. Every year we get on stage at graduation, I realize just how special this moment is. This year, however, is a little different. It may be because I have known so many of you from youngsters, Miranda, Javon, Jamanda, and Phoenix. Others I've known from growing up with my son on the playing fields and in school. Justin, Tiger, Neftali, Jaquise, Lucas, Rocky, Victor B, and Nick. Or as freshmen, it was also the last class I served as your assistant principal. Some of you I even went to school with your parents, Madison, Tegan, and Lindsay. All of you are very special to me. Every class has its own identity, and this class continues to show me just how resilient you are. So Lalanne, that word is resiliency. You've heard the different statistics about how many students are furthering their education, entering the military, or pursuing future careers. However, what you didn't hear is the journey that many had to take to get there. During your portfolio presentations, I had the opportunity to hear some of those testimonies. I was amazed at some of your stories and the adversity that many of you went through just to stand here today. I was not alone. Many faculty members expressed that same sentiment. Lalanne mentioned grit. However, this group had something more. Alisa, Anahi, Sabrina, Erin, Jesmarie, and Carlotta are a few that have proven to me that you are resilient than ever. We have so much good coming out of this class, it's unbelievable. I read a quote that simply states, "We are not meant to fit in, we are meant to stand out." That's the definition of this class. We have 3 African American women in this class who will be aspiring to be doctors from little old Woonsocket, Fatu, Heidi, and Olivia. We have all state athletes who have set the standard of excellence during their high school career. Quinn and Jared, that bar is real high. Michaela, Brianna, Elijah C, Victoria A, Vanessa C, Erin, Emma, you have proven that when you believe in yourself, all things are possible. We have students going to school in Georgia, Ohio, California, Mexico, and Virginia, to name a few states. We even have an aspiring priest who will be attending Providence College in the fall, Cameron D. We have a talented photographer, videographer, actor, and whatever else you want to call him, Louis Andrade. Where are you? He's always willing to lend a hand. We have future engineers, artists, and educators. And we have students who will be the first in their generation, the first generation in their families to attend college. We also have this young man coming back. There is so much greatness in this group, and you all have supported each other to make it to this point. I want to share a quote with you by Thomas Friedman. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion or it will be killed. Every morning, a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve to death. It doesn't matter whether you are a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be running. Class of 2017, don't be concerned with the past. and the regrets. Don't be concerned about the naysayers who say you can't do it. Don't be concerned about the future unknowns. Be concerned about the things that make you happy. When you get out of bed, aspire to inspire others, and you do that by loving what you do. Don't worry about the end result. Enjoy the process and the journey. Today's accomplishment is just the beginning of something special. I'm going to end this with the first quote that I gave to this class. Don't be afraid to be amazing, and always be a proud Noven. Class of 2017, I love you.
And there it is, the principal's remarks, Mr. Cornell Henderson addressing the graduates for the last time in a formal manner, giving them words of advice and reminiscing.
Class of 2017, you have successfully completed all the academic requirements for graduation from Woonsocket High School and Woonsocket Area Career and Technical Center. Therefore, you will now be awarded your diplomas by assistant principals, Mr. Brian Boulet, Ms. Linda Kuras, and Director of the Career Center, Mr. William Webb. I now present to you the class of 2017.
There they are, 261 seniors about to graduate from high school. You're listening to the Woonsocket High School commencement exercises live from Barry Field here on ON. I'm Romeo Berthiaume, and our co-host this afternoon is
Valedictorian, Christina Rose Lucier. Salutatorian, Lucas Andres Rodriguez. Olivia Akinsunmoye. Rosaries El Monte. Andrew Barad. Jared Breer. Irie Lauren Canesi. Jamie M. Colomb. Lindsay Catherine Cunanan. Noah Timothy Desplaines. Fatu Kina Dieng. Cameron Dugay. Hannah Marie Evers. Adelaide Marguerite Levinson. Chelsea Lopez Morales. Congratulations. Jesse Derek Mandeville. Madison Mackenzie Mitchell LaPlante. Heidi Diambell Nunger. Jessica Marie Paquette. Kaylee Simone Perico. Kiera Poirier. Alexis Sitkow. Amber Gail Smith. Kayla Elizabeth Atchison. Sydney Boulier. Sakchin Lily Chia. Ashley Jean Clark. Sophia Diaza. Dana Amy Demare. Devin Michael Diaz. Numbe Dien. Andrene Shantae DeBose Carter. Catherine Melissa Incarnation. Emily Jane Giuliani. Ratnack Ham. Quinn Harlan. Alina Campasuth. Samantha Marie Kongpet. Emily Lynn Lee. Skyla Lizotte. Anthony Inthavong Menarath. Congratulations. Nathan Alexander Nickerson. Tegan Karen Orlando. Neftali Moses Ortiz. Nice job. Erin Ty A. Perry Williams. Took the board. Catherine Elizabeth Farnoff. Anna E. Ponce.
Not here.
Luisa Sanchez Brero.
Thank you. I know you can say it right.
Hey. Practice makes perfect. Kaylee Silva. Lalanne P. Seripano. Dina Marie Smith. Kamari L. Smith. Madison Vincenzo. Patricia Inez Acevedo. Alec Allaire. Rolando Alvarez. Luis Andre Andrade.
You said it right.
That's all that matters. Justin Orlando Archambault. Victoria Angel Archambault. Noah Jacob Estefan. Alisa. Marissa Lynn Argus. David Ibarra. Good job, David. Katie Ann Malwin.
Congratulations, Kate.
Eric Johnny Prince.
Congratulations, Eric.
Harmony Hope Woodbine. Alex Benjamin Began. Joshua O'Clair. Zaria Janine Barboza. Michael Allen Belial III. Leah Lynn Benoit. Darren Bergeron. Ashley Marissa Berrios. Justin Eric Blanchard. Adam Boucher. Marissa Boulet. Jared Zachary Brunel. Jameson Burgess. Kiara Jesselie Burke. Keith John Butler Jr. Victor Buxton. Marcos Jeffet Cabrera. Median Edelyn Cabrera. Brett Christopher Campbell. Brianna Marie Campbell. Joey Arthur Caraman. Angel Caratini Clemente. Michaela Shea Carlone. Bryce Carpenter. Joseph Ryan Carr. Christopher Cartagena. Vanessa Centeno Reyes.
Thank you so much.
Phoenix Chapman. Stephen Clark. Wilberto Colon. Elijah Cortez. Dylan Albert Cody. Kendra Lorraine Lori Cody. Zoe Lynn Cody. Jade Marie Cody Clark. Haley Gwyneth Crockett. Hector Cruz Molina. Michanelli Coelho, Venezuela. Catherine Rachel Dalton Montero. Adrian Jose Delgado. Maurice Damaris. Justin D. DeRozier.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Samantha Jane DeMarzio. Javon Anderson Downing.
Congratulations.
Tiara Sue Dutcher. Tatiana Escobar. Jamin Marcel Ethier. Leah Ann Faring. Ashaya Feliz. Alyssa Valerie Fields. Hannah Elizabeth Flynn. Joseph Hector Frankwich. Marissa Lee Gardner. Miguel Louis Gauthier. Jack Bernard Guerrier. Evander Moses Gomes. Cody Gonzalez Jr. Herson Jazz Gonzalez. Brianna Hope Gorton. Sabrina Lynn Goslin. Jacob Dylan Greenless. Asacia Griffin. Isaiah Griffin. Ryan Kelly Griffin. Noemi Elizabeth Guerrero.
Gabriel Hardy. Noah Mack Harris. Daniel Thomas Heldenberg. Averonia Charlene Hill. Malik Hopkins. Elizabeth Ashley Houle. Andy Huxa. Rahima Alawatobi Ibrahim. Cecilia Jo Jandik. Stella Jonay. Talia Jimenez Morales. Amanda Jodwin. Rachel Jones. Mohammed Basiru M. Kegba. Georgette Florence King. Katazina Kojatek. Adam Kukulski. Justin Simone LaForest. Jessica Marie LaLiberty. Jared Raymond LaRiviere. Jesmarie Leon. Tatiana Georgina Latona. Congrats. Samuel Kenneth Lohman. Leilani Michelle Lozada Barrasso. Congratulations. Amanda L. Lucchese. John Joseph Machado III. Ramatuli Mena. Congrats. Julian Albert Martinez. Michael Anthony Mazzarella. Jade Ashley McBride. Congratulations. Isabel Maria Mohia. Rafael Antonio Mohia Legrand. Melanie Melendez. Ashley Menard. Congratulations. Daniel J. Menard. Charlene Marie Milburn. Matthew Gerard Miller. Justin Caesar Mojica. Jamanda Lynn Monte. Jose Ramon Mantilla.
Hold on. I do. It took me a while with those Foster grants, though. I couldn't see.
Jasmine Morales. Anthony Moran. Dara Munkoff. Marcus Andrew Mumford. Brandon Michael Munger. Perla Muriel Lorenz. Akune Natavang. Not here. Scott Paul Niles. Ami Mansata Jai. Fatu KJ Jai. Laura Nicole Opio Montero. Jose Antonio Ocasio. Maria Judy Ocasio. Milka Ortiz Torres. Jessie Lee Pacheco. Dominic J. Papineau. Andrew Michael Parks. Glenn Henry Perot. Olivia Jo Pastana. Dot Pham. Kaylee Pickard. Joshua Pierce. Jareli Ponce Garcia. Aaron Kenneth Price. Congratulations. Austin Blake Rassicott. Kayla Marie Raymond. Dylan Thomas Remillard. Caitlin Janet Reno. J. Daniel Richer. Kyle Rocky Richer. Brianna Rideout. Hector Jose Rios Melendez. Devin Richard Rivard. Annabelle Rosa Rivera. Aliana Elizabeth Rivera. Brandon Robinson. Caleb Rodas. Alberto Rodriguez. Genesis C. Rodriguez. Jalea May Rodriguez. Natasha Rodriguez. Tatiana Giselle Rodriguez. Cyan Romero. Rennie Ross. Erin Roth Doherty. Joseph Santiago Torres. Cheyenne Savage. Dylan Sayavong. Nafun Deja Senchanthavong. Sierra Jade Sheridan. Zachary Matthew Slobogan. Chant Edward Smith. Joseph Smith. Shadea Leona Smith. Hazelyn Sastry. Enori De Jesus Soto. Sophia Sukumtut. Emma Sophia Stroney. Miranda Nikai Sturgis. Eden Sky Sathowski.
Thank you.
Chanel Marie Swafford. Caitlin Rose Suchek. Timothy Buntavong Tanacone. Carlotta Tavares. Daniel Tatro. Sangor Tungsarun Tang. Olivia Jade Thornhill. Rashad Ahmed Tiller. Ada Marie Torres. Caden Gaetano Unwin. Alana Michelle Vargas. Veronica Vega. Jaquise Renito Vieira. Okay. Brandon Lee Violet. Joshua Watchell. Nicholas Weedy. Benjamin Whalen. Ariana J. Wolf. Alexis Walter. Raekwon Kareem Dennis Woodmansey. Jared Michael Yozura. Congratulations.
The class of 2017. I ask that everyone remain seated until the graduates exit. Everyone please remain until the graduates exit.
And that's it. The class of 2017 has graduated.
Yes, Danielle, all 261 of them.
And I must say, in record time, just about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. We started at 4, maybe 4:05.
Very,
it's
very
about
nice.
Done. 2 hours is good. And, of course, we want to remind our listeners that the graduation exercises originating live from Barry Memorial Field are co-sponsored by the Susie Insurance Agency.
Choice, choice, choice. That's what you have at Susie Insurance Agency. As a trusted choice agency, Susie Insurance is dedicated to treating you as a person and not a policy. Susie Insurance represents a carefully selected group of the finest Rhode Island insurance companies and national carriers. They do the shopping for you. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call the Susie Agency at
401-762-2218. Susie Insurance Agency, 362 Rathbun Street, Woonsocket, congratulates the graduating class of Woonsocket High School.
And the Navigant Credit Union, value is the difference. Becoming a member of Navigant Credit Union is a pretty big deal. Sure, signing up is easy, but the benefits you get will make you wonder why you didn't do it ages ago. All our checking accounts feature online banking, bill payment, mobile banking, mobile deposit, and telephone banking. Additionally, you can have free access to all ATMs that are part of the Rhode Island Credit Union connection, and our lending discount of consumer loans with an automatic debit from your account. More benefits, more reasons to love Navigant Credit Union. Congratulations to the graduating seniors at Woonsocket High School from Navigant Credit Union.
And the Woonsocket Teachers Guild also wants to congratulate the class of 2017. Graduation Day is the culmination of a lot of hard work by the graduates and their teachers, and a proud moment for their supportive parents. This day started in kindergarten and was made possible by the support of a community that is dedicated to education throughout the years to produce these fine graduates. So if you see a graduate this month, congratulate them on a job well done.
And Landmark Medical Center is more than just a community hospital. We take great pride in our patient care, not only in the treatment of specific illnesses, but in caring for the whole patient through a multidisciplinary approach. Our main facility, the Woonsocket unit, located at 115 Cass Avenue in Woonsocket, is a 214-bed acute care hospital providing emergency, diagnostic, medical, surgical, cancer, cardiac, pain management, and obstetric care. The motto of Landmark Medical Center is care with integrity and compassion for all patients. Landmark Medical Center says congratulations to the graduating seniors of Woonsocket High School. And we'd like to thank again our 4 co-sponsors, the Susie Insurance Agency, located at 362 Rathbun Street, Navigant Credit Union, located all over northern Rhode Island, Woonsocket Teachers Guild, of course, representing the teachers that teach the children of the Woonsocket Public Schools, and Landmark Medical Center, more than just a community hospital. They're located at 115 Cass Avenue here in Woonsocket. So we want to thank them all for making this graduation, for sponsoring the broadcast is what I meant of the Woonsocket High School graduation. Danielle, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Romeo. It was my pleasure.
And being a teacher at the high school provided some valuable insights. You did a lot of research for this broadcast and worked hard, and we really appreciate it. I knew what I was doing when I called you and asked you to join me. I used to teach there in my former life. That's 35 years of, I had a great career, and I really, 14 years has gone by already. So I needed you to help me with some of the things that have gone on.
Well, you know what they
then.
say, things change, but they don't change, you know, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, yep.
You know, when I think about it, the kids that graduated today were going into pre-kindergarten a year every time.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway.
But the students are students, and they're wonderful kids, and
absolutely.
it was a very successful graduation.
Yeah, and the weather held out.
It was beautiful. The sun shone for the entire graduation with just a little bit of showers prior to it.
Look at the weather map. It looks like some areas of southeastern Massachusetts and northern Rhode Island got hit pretty hard. It was raining here earlier, but everything seemed to have calmed down. The sun came out. It was a beautiful ceremony, and we thank our listeners for joining us this afternoon. So the class of 2017 is now history. Well, they
one for the history books, as they say.
Yeah, I like that word. And they have officially graduated from high school, and we wish them all
on to many adventures, right?
And we wish them all the very best. We want to thank Dave for setting all this up. Dave, of course, Richards is the manager-owner of ON Radio, but he also is the chief engineer, and he did a good job. We appreciate it, Dave. Thank you for dealing with us. And that's basically it. So live from Barry Memorial Field on this beautiful, which turned out to be a beautiful evening, June 9th, 2017, we send it back to the studios on Park Avenue. Thank you.
Good night.